here's this week's Power Profile.
Bayliner Marine Corporation is well known throughout the world for building boats of all styles and sizes, even motor yachts up to 57 feet in length. Most day boaters, however, are much more familiar with their sport boat line. Boats like this bow rider that are well suited to the cottage. So if you happen to be looking for a keep it simple but attractively styled boat in the 17-foot range, Bayliner's 175 may well be for you. With a beam of 7 feet and an overall length of 17.5 feet, this is one of the most popular boats in North America. With flowing contemporary lines and up-to-date graphics, it's sure to be visually appealing for years to come. For almost 5 decades, Bayliner has brought outstanding value to consumers. When you take to the water, you have to have fun. This package is all about affordable lifestyle. Frankly, it's hard to believe that the 175, with all that goes into building it, can be priced as low as it is. For under $15,000 Canadian, you get a package price of a boat, motor, and trailer. That's one heck of a lot of value. So how do they do it? Well, by offering very few options is one way. You get what you need, not heartwarming features that drive up the cost. Another way was to build a manufacturing facility in Reynosa, Mexico. The 175's gel coat is polished and smooth, while overall construction is solid. Being a mass-produced boat, Bayliner knows exactly what does and doesn't matter to the majority of boaters who might purchase each model, then concentrates on delivering meaningful value. If you're not a seasoned boater, jumping behind the wheel of a vehicle that moves with wind, waves, and current and doesn't have any brakes can be slightly overwhelming. So Bayliner lays out its helm with easily accessible switches and easy-to-read analog gauges to let you focus on the task of driving. The 175's sensible seating arrangement also includes a back-to-back lounge for companion passengers and 2 integrated aft jump seats flanking the engine compartment. For its length, the 175 feels very roomy, especially when the wraparound windshield is open for passengers to move forward into the bow. For water skiers, a stainless ski tow eye has been mounted securely aft, and a huge gear locker has been built into the floor. Just because Bayliner keeps options to a minimum doesn't mean there is any shortage of convenience and safety features, like beverage holders and grab handles. Mercruiser's 135 horsepower carbureted 3-liter motor has been in their lineup for years. It's older technology, but it's very reliable and easy to maintain. It also makes for great acceleration in this boat. It's a good match. Throttling up, the 175 runabout accelerates to plane in record time, 2.2 seconds to be exact. From there, the hull lifts crisply and requires little positive trim to reach 30 miles an hour in 5.4 seconds and 40 miles an hour in 8.9. As to be expected, the speedometer indicated top speed slightly higher than GPS, boasting 49 miles an hour compared with 47 miles an hour at 4,900 RPM. Though the lake wasn't unusually bumpy, I was able to generate some waves in order to observe how the hull handles in rough water. Considering it weighs just 1,900 pounds, the 175 slices through sloppy conditions very well, remaining spirited and nimble at high speed. Bayliner's 175 is balanced well and turns sharply with minimal steering effort. The hull will carve best when the drive is tucked slightly under. I could virtually rush into a turn at 45 miles an hour, tap the down button, and turn port or starboard equally well. Once straightened out, the outdrive comes up and the hull lifts promptly. A clean ride through and through. Well, given today's water conditions, that was a great test drive. This is one snappy performer, and I'm very impressed with the way it handles. Still, some will call the Bayliner 175 an entry-level boat, a term that I'm not very comfortable with and is overused by builders wanting to get you into something bigger and more expensive. Personally, I think this model makes sense for anyone wanting a bang for their buck. It's good value at a low price. We'll see you next time.